Good evening, Aaron. How are you? Well, I hope.
Hi Michelle, I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Actually, there is something I want to talk to you about regarding the barbecue tomorrow. Do you have time?
Yeah, no problem. How can I help you?
You're planning on being there, are you not?
That's right, I'm going to attend with my husband and my son.
That's great news. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again.
Thank you, I'm looking forward to seeing you and your family again.
Yes, well, then. I've decided you're going to assist me at the barbecue, so please cooperate, okay? See you then.
Wait, hold on a minute. You want me to assist you? I'm not sure I follow. What exactly do you mean by that?
Oh, please, don't play dumb, Aaron. It's not like I'm asking you to dress up like a French maid or anything like that. All the children attending the barbecue would cry if they saw such a thing. Please let me dissuade you of any notions like that.
Okay then. I don't exactly know what's going through your mind then. Anyway, I'm a little busy right now, so if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work. Please don't message me from now on unless it's something important.
Oh, but it is something important. Listen here, I am Tom's wife, you know, the sales manager. He's a very important man. So obviously at the barbecue, I plan to put you to work as my assistant for the day. You understand, right?
No, I'm not sure I do. You want me to be your assistant?
That's right.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Well, let's see. The main thing I want you to do is help grill meat for me to eat.
Is that right?
And make sure you refill my drinks so that they don't run out, of course. And listen to all my instructions, basically. Have you got that?
No, sorry, I can't do those things.
Excuse me? And why not?
I have no idea why you want me to be your assistant in the first place or what you mean by that. And more importantly, the whole point of the barbecue is for everyone to have fun together outside of work and deepen their bonds, regardless of their status within the company.
What? Are you trying to defy my orders? I am the wife of the sales manager, you know.
That doesn't give you the right to receive any special treatment.
Unbelievable. You are just unbelievable. How can you be so arrogant, saying things like regardless of their status within the company? You're being ridiculous. You're not actually that naive, are you? Don't forget you're just a down-and-out pauper who can't even afford to live without having a dual income. I know our kids are in the same grade, so that technically makes us friends or something. But it's barely even been a month since you moved here. In terms of my acquaintances, your status is the lowest on my personal ranking, you know.
I'm not really interested in hearing about your ranking system, Michelle.
But I am the wife of the sales manager of the company you work for. Don't pretend not to understand this distinction. I am superior to you in every way. So you had better pay attention to what I tell you at the barbecue. And if you show me even a hint of defiance, I'll tell my husband. Good evening, Aaron. Regarding your comments yesterday evening, I've reconsidered. And I'm open to moving forward positively if you bring some lobster for the barbecue as a gesture of goodwill. Naturally, you'll cover the cost from your own funds. However, this is the condition for our continued interaction. I believe this is a fair compromise.
Good evening, Michelle. I regret to inform you that the barbecue rules explicitly state that we cannot bring our own food and beverages. Therefore, I won't be able to fulfill your request.
What?
The barbecue venue provides all the necessary tools and ingredients. They also have a strict policy against bringing your own meat, regardless of its quality or cost.
But I'm the wife of the sales manager. Can't you take that into account?
I'm sorry, but spouses of employees from various positions in the company will be attending. So that argument won't hold.
Excuse me? Who do you think you are?
Your marital status doesn't make you special. Please refrain from making such statements.
Now, listen here.
I'm sorry, but I must return to work. We can continue this conversation tomorrow.
I hold a higher position than you. I'm your superior, and you should respect that. You better bring that lobster tomorrow, remember my words. I'll be keeping an eye on you. Aaron, please pay attention. What exactly are you doing? As I mentioned earlier, your responsibility today is to handle the cooking of my meat and refilling my drinks. Do you realize the gentleman beside you is the company's managing director? Why is someone of your lower rank bothering such a busy individual? Fantastic! Now you're even engaging with the senior managing director. What is the matter with you? Hey, why are you conversing with the senior managing director's wife as well? Who do you believe you are? I, too, am ignored by her no matter how hard I attempt to establish a connection with her. So why is she devoting her time to you? What is happening here? Provide an explanation, Aaron. Hello. Oh, I see. Now I understand. You're just frustrated because you're inferior to me. So, you're trying to use this company-sponsored barbecue to build a close relationship with the upper management of the company. And you're even trying to win over the wife of the managing director. Pathetic. Do you even know how desperate you look? I won't let you get away with this. Well. Serves you right, huh? I guess everyone gets what is coming to them eventually. You completely lost it when I hit you in the arm with that piece of freshly grilled meat. Freaking out, clutching your arm in shock. Then you knocked over the pitcher of beer. Hilarious. It completely made my day. Now let me say this one more time, now that you've learned your lesson. I am the wife of the sales manager. So that makes me better than you, a regular employee. Have you got it now? Anyway, I grilled all the nice hot meat for your sake. So go and pick it up off the ground and eat it. My only regret is that I didn't manage to get you in the face with it. But I suppose you won't be returning to the barbecue venue now. By the way, I made sure that no one would see what happened, so no one can say I'm at fault. So now that you've learned who's in charge here the hard way, don't even think about disobeying me again. Now that the impertinent nuisance is out of the way, I suppose I should get back to enjoying the barbecue. Come to think of it, the new company president, who was appointed a month ago, said they would drop in and give a speech to everyone. I heard the new president is a woman. So I'll make sure to make a good impression on her and we'll become great friends.
I have to go. I've got to drop in and give that speech in a minute, like you were talking about.
Wait, what? How? Why? I don't understand. How could this be? What's going on here, Aaron? How can you be the company president? It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, did I catch you off guard earlier? It's a shame about the meat going to waste, isn't it? I had a pretty bad burn on my arm. But it's feeling much better now that I've cooled it off with some cold water and an ice pack.
No, but why are you? What's going on here?
You want to know how it is? That I'm the new company president appointed last month, is that it?
It just doesn't make any sense. How can that be right? You and your husband are both regular employees working at the company. That's undeniable. How can you go from a regular employee to company president? And at your age, too.
Wait, who did you hear that from? I'm not a regular employee, everyone knows that. I believe you made that assumption on your own.
Huh. That can't be. I'm sure you must be a regular employee. You must be.
Well, of course I was at one point, you know. But that was 20 years ago, and I've moved up in the company since then.
What did you say? 20 years ago. That's impossible.
As I'm sure you know, the previous company president passed recently. And he very kindly chose me as his replacement. So that's how it is.
Wait, I can't keep up. But that means. Aaron, how old are you?
You want to know my age? I just turned 40 this year.
No way. You can't be 40 years old.
Why not? I had my son when I was 34 years old. So he's in first grade now, same as your boy. Is there a problem?
I was so sure that you were younger than me.
Oh, is that so? I see. Forgive me, but you're about 35 years old, aren't you, Michelle?
That's right. So what?
I suppose you thought I was younger than you. So you assumed I was a regular employee. Then at some point, that assumption crystallized into the truth in your mind. Or something like that?
Well, maybe. When you put it like that, I suppose it's not impossible.
Anyway, the barbecue will be starting soon. I still have a lot of preparations to make today with regards to taking over the company. And besides, I don't want everyone to make a fuss just because the president is here. So I'll be leaving in just a moment. But let's talk more about this later, alright?
Oh, I see. You want to talk about what later, exactly? Am I in trouble?
See you later, Michelle.
Aaron, what's happening? Why did you talk to my husband about the barbecue incident? How can you be so heartless? You don't even have proof of what I did.
But I do have proof.
You do? How?
Well, didn't you notice? I had a video camera in my hand at the time.
What? You're joking. Did you really?
Not to mention, it was pointed directly at you when the incident occurred. So when you placed that hot piece of meat on my arm, thinking no one was watching, it was all captured on film.
No, that can't be. I don't believe it.
Your husband, the sales manager, watched the footage and confirmed what happened. He agreed to cover my medical bills.
But I was careful not to make it look intentional. Why did you show my husband the video? Aaron, because of you, my share in the property division will decrease. Do you realize what you've done? It was just a hot piece of meat. Why can't you be more forgiving? It wasn't a big deal. Because of you, It's starting to look like I'll get a divorce. Thanks a lot, Aaron.
Oh, didn't you hear about that already? The divorce.
What do you mean?
You're talking about it like it's a possibility. But it's already happened, hasn't it?
Wait, what? How do you know?
Your husband told me he filed for divorce this morning. He went to the town hall to submit the papers.
You're lying. He wouldn't do that. You're just trying to scare me because of the barbecue incident, aren't you? Aren't you?
No, I'm just telling you what he said. He said he submitted the papers this morning.
But today is Sunday. They're not open. He was supposed to change his mind by Monday.
Those papers can be submitted anytime, regardless of office hours. Sorry.
I was going to talk to him before Monday. I had it all planned. I was told to move out within 2 days. I don't have enough time to pack my things. I have nowhere to go. I can't stay with my parents, they're no longer here. And I can't afford a new apartment or a hotel. I have no savings, I'm a full-time housewife. How am I supposed to survive? You have to help me.
Huh? Why should I? I'm sorry, but you brought this upon yourself. Don't ask me for help.
Wait, I have an idea. Let me stay at your house.
What are you talking about? You want to stay at my house?
Of course. You're the company president, you can easily support an extra person. Our sons are classmates, so we're friends, right? We have to help each other.
I'm not sure about that logic. And according to your husband, he has full custody of your son. He's moving to the next town, so our kids won't be classmates anymore. We won't have any connection left, even by your logic.
No, you can't be serious. I can't lose my son too. How will you take responsibility for this? It's your fault. You have to do something.
Sorry, it's out of my control. You'll have to figure it out on your own. I have to go.
Where are you going? We're in the middle of a conversation. What about me?
I have a lunch meeting with other moms from the support group.
What? You're actually going? You always declined when I invited you.
Well, you invited me on weekdays when I was working, so I had to refuse. But when it's convenient, I meet other moms on their days off.
Huh? That's unfair. Why are you doing this? What's your problem, Aaron? Why are you doing this to me? It was just a piece of meat. And how was I supposed to know you're the company president? I'm sorry I hit you with hot meat, but can't you be more understanding?
I have no idea why you're blaming me for all of this. Sorry, but I have to go. Goodbye, Michelle.
No, don't leave yet. We're not finished talking. Hello. Are you there? Please help me, Aaron.
2 weeks after all that, Michelle suddenly stormed into the office, clearly furious. When her ex-husband, the sales manager she had always boasted about, confronted her directly, she said something like this. I'm an exceptional housewife, and anyone would be fortunate to have me taking care of them. You must be struggling without me to handle all the cooking and cleaning. So, if you ask politely, I might consider marrying you again. Naturally, he flatly refused. What happened next was a chaotic scene. She began screaming and shouting in the middle of the office and went on a rampage, destroying things in the lobby. During her outburst, one of the workers got injured, and a damage report was filed. Things escalated to the point where the receptionist had to call the police because the situation was getting out of hand. Due to her actions, she lost her legal rights to the property that had been divided between her and her husband, not to mention the settlement money. Additionally, she had to cover the injured worker's medical bills and pay for the property damage. With no personal savings, she naturally found herself burdened with debt and ended up living in government-supplied housing. However, I heard that she didn't get along with people at the government housing complex. Despite her previous upper-middle-class status, she acted as if she were superior to everyone else there, making herself quite unpopular. As a result of everything she went through, her arrogant, high-handed personality underwent a complete transformation. And she became a moody pessimist who couldn't make eye contact with others. Well, at least she stopped throwing meat at people.